I hear you're buying me right.
I am. Join the crowd. Jump in there.
Why not?
Get a freebie.
Hi, Lane. Lane.
Planning to have a long one today?
Huh?
Planning to have a long one today?
She won't let me. She won't let me. Shuts it off at 5.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna watch and see what happens.
No, just a survey and talking about tomorrow night. Otherwise, there's not a lot.
Yeah, I think tomorrow night, we raise a bunch of questions. You do that.
Hopefully, I have all the answers beforehand. Been working on it for a month. It's not like we're jumping into this. Hey,
Well, Chuck, oh, got quite a crowd here today.
I figured with the survey raffle and dinner it would be. Yeah, that's why I put it on the flyer.
There's one you find.
Nance?
Right.
Buy him a beer. Why? Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking at it. What? Hey, Nancy.
Yes.
What's a white box on the screen?
What? Sorry.
You got me.
It's cold.
Why is it on there? Can you turn that off? Yeah, can you turn it off? Oh, she has to turn it off? Oh. And bring bring the line up a little bit. Kind of a little too low there. Getting down there. Well, I am losing it. I think I've lost a few pounds. Doesn't stick out as much. No, didn't change.
Okay, so it's
Oh, they.
higher.
I know it's bouncing all over the place.
Should settle right
Huh? And it's on a red line. What's the red line?
That's the recording. It'll disappear in a little bit. Higher.
Color's nice. No, because you got to move it for these guys anyway when they walk up, right? This thing on? Hi, Nancy. Hey, Dan, I'll top you off. What are you, a little cabinet there? Sure. Bless you.
He hit me.
No, it was holy. It was, hey, you.
No, he was blessed.
It was holy water.
Except we're not Catholic.
Yeah, what are you going to do with these guys? What are you getting two?
Somebody wants.
Charger for one of those. Get two, charger for one. Hey. Am I now? You think? Oh my God, I'll be able to sleep at night. Don't worry about you falling out of the bed. My phone won't ring all weekend. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Those of you out in TV land, can you give Dan a call and let us know if you can hear us? I think we can because Leanne can hear us downstairs, correct? Did she check with you? Okay, so we should be good. She's live down. It's all a good thing. Cheers! I have 3 more of these to do. Yay! Cheers! 11 Mondays, but one of them is a holiday, so I have 10 Mondays left.
Have you got a replacement yet?
We're going to talk about that replacement. It'll be me in a younger life. I'm coming back. Halloween, October 31st is my last day, but I'm going to come in a new costume on Friday, the 1st. Okay. I have a whole bunch of people sitting behind me here that are going to come up and chat. So let's start with them, and then we have a few announcements, and then we're going to do the drawing for all these wonderful prizes, and then we're going to talk about table service starting tomorrow night with a salad bar and give you a few hints how to maneuver around that. So let's start with either one. Penny, Carolee, whoever's up first, please step forward, say hi. Penny's on the ball.
Here I am. Well, hello, everybody. Hi. Okay, I just have a couple quick things. The 16th, that is Friday, we are going to be doing a little true and false here in the Turkey Roost. So come join us at 4 o'clock. And everybody who comes does get a complimentary drink. So take advantage of that and join us. We have a lot of fun. And then on the 30th, we have trivia, also at 4 o'clock here in the Turkey Roost. And once again, you join us, you get a free drink. We do have, working on September, we're going to do a little water volleyball. As soon as we have that date firmed up, I will let you know. But start thinking about it. We're looking for new volleyball players. So more bodies in the water, the easier it is to play. So if you haven't played, think about it. We have a lot of fun. And yes, you do get your hair wet. Thank you and have a good evening, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Penny, and Carol E is up.
Good evening, everybody. Hi, that's so fun. Okay, so I have an update for the salon. Ashley has put in her resignation, so she will no longer be our nail technician in the salon. She will continue to see the clients that she has booked, but she's not taking any new clients at this time. I have ad out looking for new nail technician. So as soon as I get one, I'll let you know. We'll get them going down in the salon. Donations. As a gentle reminder, if you would like to donate anything to Acacia Creek, please seek out somebody in that area that you would like to make your donation in. And then that person can help you see if that donation is appropriate, if that area needs a donation of whatever it is that you would like to donate before you bring your item to that area. We had a donation in the sewing studio, and somebody moved a ginormous piece of equipment in front of our crash cart, and now we can't get to the crash cart, and they put their donation in there. We would love to have their donation. However, we don't want people to move big, heavy things on their own. We don't want anybody to get hurt, and we want to make it a safe environment for everybody. So please, we would love to see your donation. If you have one, just come and talk to anybody. If you don't know who the right person is to talk to, call concierge. They'll be more than happy to direct you in the right location. But please talk to somebody before you bring your donation and drop it off, and especially in the community space. Yes.
What kind of items do you want?
Well, it depends on what you got. So one man's junk is another man's treasure. So we'll see what kind of treasures you got. Okay?
You want clothing?
No, we're talking like anything you want to donate to Acacia Creek, like, I don't know, bookshelf or I don't know what you got, but not like stuff that we take to the Goodwill, not stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, please just talk to that person. And speaking of the sewing studio, we have a lot of new interest in the sewing studio. This is so exciting. Our groups on Mondays and Fridays have like tripled in attendance. This is super exciting. With that, people are excited about using sewing machines again. I know. So if you are one of those people that would like to use the sewing machines in the studio, Deb Hall, who is our facilitator in the sewing studio, would love to do a here's how you use the sewing machine training session. There's several different models of sewing machines in the sewing studio. So we want to make sure that you know how to use it properly. One, again, so you don't hurt yourself. Sew your finger up. And two, to make sure that the equipment stays in good working condition and you know how to thread the needles and what kind of thread and what kind of bobber and all that kind of good stuff. So if you'd like to use a machine, come on down on Mondays and Fridays. Deb would love to train you on the machines. Okay, so what's happening this month? Block party barbecues. We got one this Thursday and one next Thursday, and that'll round up our barbecues. But we have a lot of people that kind of miss, so we're going to look at a couple days for makeup. So if you didn't get a chance to come on your day, we'll have a makeup. Also on the 15th, tomorrow night, we're going to have a besties social, and we are going to have fun and games. This is all a play on best friends or just having good friends around you that you can play with. So bring your best friend, bring a new friend, come make a new friend. Maybe you'll find your best friend there. We'll have free drinks here in the Turkey Roost. We'll have games going, and we will be serving boba tea. So come with your best tea and have a boba tea. Okay, back in the day with Kathy Troll. Yep, there she is right over there. Kathy is going to take us with her. She crashes into the Pacific to being kidnapped in the Sahara. You were kidnapped in the Sahara?
Right.
Holy moly. Thank goodness you're here. Now, Henry, her full-size knight in armor, which she keeps tucked in her apartment, provides strength and comfort in her life. Come listen to her exciting stories, especially about being kidnapped, and meet Henry right up here. Last but not least, August 23rd, we're going to have the TGIF, and we're going to have it with guitarist John Vickroy. John Vickroy plays the guitar, and he specializes in Beatles music. So come on up, listen to some good music, and have a drink and make a donation if you feel like you would like to. That's all I got.
Thanks, Gary. Okay. We're going to do some quick announcements, and then we're going to get to. Hi, Madeline. Did you want to talk? Did you want to be on TV?
Well,
Was
I don't
this
want to be on TV, but I want to talk.
is this your dream moment?
I'm the guest of the night.
Oh, she's the guest star tonight. Madeline is the guest star tonight. Big round of applause. Let's hear it for her. I think she's probably going to talk about food and dining, which I'm going to talk about later, but you can jump right on in there since you are the star. Turn around and face the camera, though. With a microphone.
Right here? Okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Oh, no, you're on the next.
Good evening, everybody. I'm just gonna make it real quick. I know Chuck will talk about it more details about the opening tomorrow. It's the grand opening of the table service tomorrow. So again, Chuck will talk about the more details. But I want to just make a quick reminder. I don't think Chuck has it on his notes about the. I'm sorry, I forgot to remind you. But everybody, just to remind you, tomorrow is going to be a special day. It's going to be a transition, so it's going to be a change. So please, when you enter the dining tomorrow, let's wait for the hostess to seat you. It's very important. We follow the rotation so everyone gets served efficiently. Also, the pickup time for the to-goes tomorrow, reminder, will be 4:30, and the late pickup will be at 6:45. So please don't come in between and ask for your to-goes. We will follow the schedule because we will, it's our first day, so we don't know how that will roll out. Also, again, please reminder to make reservations, especially for big parties. 24 hours the day before. Please call the extension 3702. And just let us know how many people are coming and so forth and so forth. I think that's all I have. Chuck will talk more about tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks, Maddie. A lot of, I guess Fernando's jumping up now. Yeah, we got all these guys. Well, they got to go do dinner or two.
Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? So, I think it's well known that we're going to be doing our opening tomorrow, which is exciting. I got to tell you guys, our cooks are extremely excited about this. We got a couple of them that are just ready to put those plates out. So, couple things. I know they're going to probably go over this already, but I just wanted to touch on it. There's 2 new vinaigrettes that I'm bringing in. Kind of watch out for those when you're at the salad bar. They're healthier versions, so please try them out. You guys all have comment cards. Please share those as well. On top of that, with the comment cards, please give me some detailed info there, specifically dates, lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever the case may be, and be constructive about your comments. Give me some really detailed info on that. That really helps me a lot. Most of the items on the salad bar is almost 99% what we had pre-pandemic. So there's going to be a lot of things on there that you all enjoy. That's all for me.
Cool. Thanks, Fernando. I know you've been putting a lot of work into this. I know you all saw a menu or a listing of the ingredients on the salad bar and thought, oh my God, that's way too much stuff. Quite frankly, that is the normal amount that we had in the beginning before we closed down before COVID. We had roughly 22, 23 items on that salad bar then. And this go around, starting tomorrow night, Fernando has added a couple of proteins for those folks that want the ability to have some healthy proteins added to their salad, like tofu or the quinoa or some of those kinds of things. So, and we're going to get into all of that in a little bit, but a lot of work has been going on. Don't think we just are jumping into this tomorrow night. We've been having meetings for the last month and talking about all possibilities on what's going to happen, what we need to make sure we remind everybody about to make sure we have a smooth opening tomorrow night. So we're all very excited about it. Okay, anybody else hanging out back there? That's the last of them. Brian's hanging over in the corner. What's up, man? Brian just got another check. He just keeps getting checks. I love this guy. Keep getting deposit checks. All right, a couple of quickies. We're going to move through these, and then we're going to talk about tomorrow night. And then most importantly, I know everybody's sitting around waiting because I want to know if I get that $1,000 prize for the survey. The first issue, the first discussion is about cameras. You know, we've been working on this now for quite a while. We got our first bid in. It's pretty much what I expected. We're waiting for the second bid because this project is going to cost close to $90,000. And we need to have two bids on it and signatures from me and from Carol Hunter, the CFO, to approve this going forward. Thank God we just missed 100,000 because 100,000, then I have to get an RFP and we've got to go out to bid, and then it just gets very complicated. So good news is it's just under that. So we're working through the process. Once we get that, then we'll set the planning for the execution. 42 cameras are going to be installed in this building. I will tell you, you won't be able to go very far. I'm not going to see you. And those friends of mine who are still letting their dogs pee on that yellow stripe outside the lobby, you're going to be filmed. And I'm going to put it on channel 62. As I have asked many times, don't let your dog pee there. It's still happening. So you will become reality TV stars. Trust me, before I'm out of here. No, I don't want to see you on there, Tom. All righty, so yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's unbelievable the amount of security that this is going to allow us to have. All the hallways, every door, we can zoom in, we can freeze, we can save the entire building inside and out. So and pour more in the garage too, because we do have our friends that tend to drive through the gates in the garage. And we get to film those. Those are exciting, actually. We all stand there and watch those. All right, next one is COVID. You all follow the news? If you don't follow the news, I just want to keep you all abreast. We talked about it last time. This crazy flirt variant that we have going around, not just here, we're going around the country. It's not getting to the point of being truly excited, worried. The hospitals are not having significant increase in visits and folks. So I'm not making this out to be a big deal, but the fact is it is around. It has increased over the summer. There are cases that are happening. We've had a couple of cases in here. We just cleared some folks that we had on quarantine. So it's only just a reminder to you all. Remember, if you go out to one of those big Taylor Swift concerts, put a mask on. You know, kind of keep yourself a little safe when you're in a big group of people. That's typically where you're going to pick something up. Be careful around the Safeway and the other places when you go shopping. Make sure you sanitize like we've been talking about for 3 years. Just to keep yourself safe, okay? Because it is out there. I'm sure it's going to fade away here pretty soon, and then some other variant's going to float up for winter. That's what we're dealing with now. When is the vaccine again? There is the next vaccine coming out in October. So we'll get our guys here and we'll do our vaccine clinic for you all to keep you up to speed with those vaccines as we get into the winter. I think this one coming up, I don't know, don't hold me to this, but I think the one coming up in October is going to be a combination of flu and COVID. They've been working on this for several years to try to get it perfected, to use one shot for both. I haven't heard on the news yet that that's been confirmed, but I know they've been trying to get this to happen, so you don't have to have two shots in the fall. And either way, whatever we have available, yeah, we'll have a clinic here, so folks can just come right upstairs and you can get your COVID and bring your cards and get stamped and all of that. We've been pretty good here. We've had, everybody has really done a great job of being involved in it. I know there's people out there that don't believe in the vaccines, but when I look at the numbers of people we have here that have been safe for years, I got to say there's something right to it. Something's good happening there. So I'm very fortunate about that. The search for the new or the person taking my place. There is a change in the title, and we've talked about this before. Terry Quigley next door, most all of you have met her if you haven't met her, is going to be and has been actually approved by the Acacia Creek Board as the new president and CEO starting starting on November 1. So in effect, what's happening is that you will have in that position in my office a person that's titled the executive director. The executive director is the same as Soledad is next door from Masonic Homes. She's the executive director next door, answers to Terry. The executive director here will answer to Terry. Terry answers to the board. So that's pretty much the way the organizational chart will look. And again, I need to reassure you, the fact that when she first came in here in July of last year from Southern California and lived with us for 3 months, it was probably the best thing that could have happened for us, that she was able to experience Acacia Creek and all that we do, and she holds us at very high esteem. She loves this community, loves what we've done, is totally overjoyed about all the programming that we do that keep our residents active and involved and moving. And so she just totally supports the entire program. She will not bring somebody in here who is not going to be of the same ilk. They're interviewing right now. There's over 70 applications for this position. I should have applied. I'll probably get a raise. But that's, and you guys, anybody who's been involved in recruiting knows if there's 70 applications, there's probably 5 that are any good out of 70. That's just the way recruiting goes. But the point is, she's had some really good resumes that she's been interviewing the last few weeks. And even this week, she's interviewing more. So they're going to boil it down to the finalists. They're going to involve some representatives from Acacia Creek residency, some resident council, the leadership team, the team members. She wants everybody to take a look and have input when she makes this decision on who it's going to be. So there's going to be a lot of involvement, a long interview process for these finalists to go through before they get to the end. And you guys will have a chance, or at least some representatives that'll be picked will have a chance, much as we did when we brought Martina and we had to meet with the resident council, we had to meet with the team, the leadership team. And it's just out of respect that we want to hear your opinions about her, or him, but I know that there are a lot of hers in the group, so it may be a woman sitting here in a few months instead of me, and that's perfectly fine. I have worked for some very sharp women in this industry, and Terry's one of them, quite frankly. She's very, very sharp, experienced gal that knows her business. So it's not like it takes a man to sit here and do this. It does not at all. So just want to say that. Anyway, that's what's going on with it. The title is executive director. Been in the middle, and with some help from my friends, I guess the word is that I want to walk out the door having everything done and ready for my replacement. We're revising and updating the business plan for the community, the sales and marketing plan for the community for 2025. We're in the middle of budget prepping for 2025 to get the budget done, which is standard anyway. We're updating the operations audit, a bunch of the foundational documents that actually were in place when I came, and we built all these things. But I feel like, and I'm doing some projects around the building, the normal kind of property management things that you would do. But I really want to walk away in October with a feeling that I handed over an operation that is running smoothly. It's not broke. The building's in good shape. Things are fixed. They're up to date. All the foundational documents are up to date, and everything is ready for that person to take over. So that's what I've been working on, and my friends behind me have been working on helping to get all of this done. So when I walk out the door, I'm going to walk out feeling good about what I'm leaving behind. So. John,
How long have you been here? What year did you come in?
I was hired July 1st, 2011. I came in a year and a few months after it opened the door. And it's been wonderful 14 years. I've loved it. I've loved what we did here. I love what we accomplished. I love the community that we built, the spirit that we built within the residency. I'm very proud of what we've done here. I have run over 25 years over 300 different buildings in my terms with different national companies. And I will say this, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This is probably my proudest moment for what we have done here with Acacia Creek. And with the team that we have, again, I'll say it, I've repeated it. I think I have one of the best leadership teams I've ever had in this business. So you guys are very fortunate. You have a very strong team. You have people dedicated to continue Acacia Creek. You're not going to see changes from these people, from whoever comes in behind me, because Terry has committed to you actually in person, but also to me, that we continue the process with Acacia Creek and its philosophy as we have it now and as we have it going forward. So I'm comfortable with that. I can say that, I think, with great certainty, that Acacia Creek will continue to thrive and move on. And I'll come back and see everybody once in a while,
You've been a good manager.
if they let me in the gate. Yeah, they might not give me a name in the gate. They won't let me in. So that's pretty much what's happening with the replacement. They're expecting to see, the target date is sometime early October to have somebody on board. So we'll see how that goes. As much time as I can get in transferring information to them is obviously vital for the changeover. So that's pretty much it with that. Bill has an announcement. Bill, can you hop up here for a second? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I actually have two announcements. The first one is we are having our election, and we're asking people to sign up to run for the Acacia Creek Resident Council. So the Acacia Creek Residents Council gives input to management on things like the food, the landscaping, maintenance, etc. We do this through our committees, which are extremely important. We have some great committee chairs for culinary, for environmental services, fundraising, welcome. What is it? Cheering up? I've forgotten. Anyway, people who send you the birthday cards, etc. Sunshine. Right. TGIF, movies, finance. Anyway, all of those committees have their chairs appointed, and they work with the committees, and help them bring their recommendations forward to management. And management really does listen. Fernando does listen to suggestions on the menu. We are going to have some new landscaping done that's driven entirely by the Environmental Services Committee. So there's a lot that's done here by the committees, by the council, and we're going to need at least 4 people to run, and hopefully we get 6 or 7. People have complained when we've gotten too few people to run and we had to appoint them and there wasn't an election, or we just got enough people. So to prevent that from happening again, you have to come up and volunteer to run. You're eligible if you've been here since November 1 of 2023. So a few people who I would love to see run aren't quite eligible yet, but lots of other people are, and I hope we'll get some to go forward. I'll be handing out the applications with some information about the council sometime in the next week or so, once the council approves what I'm sending out. But what Chuck really wanted me to talk about was the end of the year gifts that we give to our employees, to the team members. So people you see all the time, like the servers, people that you don't see, like the cooks in the kitchen. We traditionally give amounts that vary from a $50 minimum to sometimes as high as $2,000 for full-time people who work a lot of hours. The amount people get depends only on the number of hours they work. And it, of course, doesn't go to management. So we don't give money to Chuck or Carolee or Penny. But we do to Pinky and Paul and Sahar and Stefan, who'll be in the kitchen, our new evening chef, Jessica, all those people you've met on the line who now are going to be, unfortunately, behind the scenes again, our maids, housekeepers, etc. So all of those people gets money. Now we have a number of people who've been very generous, give $1,000 checks, even $1,500, and that's great. But we do have the problem of, it's the same people over and over. So if you could give something, 1,000 is great, but 25, if that's what you can afford, is wonderful. So whatever you can afford to help our team members and help keep the team members, because particularly for the people who work full-time, like the people in the kitchen, etc., this is a substantial portion of their salary compared to their salary, where they're making, say, $30,000 a year and they get $1,500, something like that. So it's not small for them. It's important, and it's an important way to reward the people who help us out and to keep them here. Now, for the fundraisers, again, it's a committee of the council. George Matheson is running it, and so far is doing a great job. Sally Ward, Betty Chung, Roger Page, and then other people are helping out a lot, like Linda O'Brien over here, who's helped run a number of projects. And if anyone else would help, we're going to have another raffle. I'm not quite sure of what, but you can volunteer for that. We'd like to get some new volunteers. So again, very important in terms of giving gifts to the people who help us, and also to keep them here at Acacia Creek. So thank you all. Thanks for everyone who's given and will give.
Great, thank you, Bill, appreciate it. Linda, do you have an announcement? Huh? Question, I'm sorry. Resident Fund, Acacia Creek Resident Fund, and there is a locked box in the mail room. You can slide it in, thank you. Good question. Resident Fund, everybody. 2 little words. Shorter than the words $3,000. Linda, where you at? Here, you want to stay there? I know you were hobbling there.
Thank you. Carol Lee did announce that we're having a Back in the Day on Monday, the 19th at 3:00 here in the Turkey Roost. I want to explain, since we have so many new residents, that once a month, someone, a resident, shares an experience that they've had. It could be having to do with travel, having to do with their work. We've had a poet. We've had an artist. We've had such a group of people here that have such a varied lifetime experience. And that's what we share on Back in the Day. So I invite you all to come on Monday, and it's here at 3:00. And it's just a little bit of getting to know your fellow resident in a totally different way. So I encourage you to come. Thank you.
Thanks, Linda. This is near and dear to my heart because I have for years, and all of the communities that I've had under me, I've just amazed to sit with residents and talk about their history and talk about their lives, especially some of those in World War II and the Korean War, talking to them about their experiences and what they went through. But my God, when you just look around this room, there is so much history sitting in this room. People with varied careers. It's just so interesting to spend time chatting with folks. And I think this is such a great program that everybody gets to spend time and talk about what their careers were in their lives and share with the rest of the residents. So yeah, this is a very cool program. Really, really like it. Okie dokie. Oh, it says I need to do a drawing. Yeah, I know. You all been sitting here waiting for this $1,000, haven't you? No? Yeah? Don't pick your number? Okay, John, thanks for donating that. Appreciate that. So we have a few prizes. The survey, and I gotta say, you guys, this is like the highest return percentage that we have had since I've been here since 2011. We got 98% return. 4 residents did not turn them in out of 156. Unbelievable. We typically are around 94, 92, 95, 98. I mean, that's huge. And I think I've shared this before, and I'll share it with you again, why you're getting bugged, those of you who hadn't turned it in, by the concierge and by anybody else making phone calls, because it is historically proven that those who kind of lag at turning in their surveys are the ones that turn in positive surveys. So in order to get a complete picture of good and bad, I shouldn't say good and bad, wonderful compliments and opportunities for improvement. How's that? That's politically correct. We want to get everybody involved. So thank you so much to hit 98%. That's huge. I appreciate it. So we have raffle tickets for our team members. We have raffle tickets for the residents. We have some prizes. And hopefully we have the names on all of the tickets that we're going to draw. Because if we don't have, then we will hold that number and we will publicize it. And hopefully somebody has the number sitting out there. But most of them should have names already on them, on the tickets. So we're going to do the big guy. We're going to do the big guy right off. We're going to go for 1,000 right off. Grab your tickets. I was chastised because a few years ago we used to start with the small ones and work up to the big ones. And he said, "Wait a minute, that's not fair. I got $100, but I want the 1,000." So we changed that. Now we go for the 1,000. Who's going to be a drawer for me? Come on, Bill. And don't take the one that fell out on the floor, or that one. Sorry. Whoever that was, they're probably going to end up on the bottom of the pile, so you won't get a choice. All right, so we're going to mix these guys all up. By the way, the Monday morning, the accountant arrived and took all the surveys in the locked boxes, those taped boxes, and they're with her now, and she's tabulating all of the results. All right, Bill, pull me out a winner for $1,000 credit for next month's rent.
This is a person who has done so much here to help us do the landscaping, the housekeeping, the maintenance. Marilyn, come forward. Marilyn Cromry.
Huh? Yeah, I can do that. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, they are planting the new milkweed garden for the monarch butterflies on the South Hill today. That the crew was out there planting all of those. This has been work from the Environmental Services Committee that's been going on for over a year, and donations by residents to pay for that. So I don't know if they got it all done today. I wasn't out there, but they're working on it.
Tomorrow, 8 o'clock.
Tomorrow they're going to have it finished. So take a walk by. It's on the south end, the east end of our building by the east gate. If you get on the walking path right there, you'll see the brand new garden being created for the monarch butterflies. And Marilyn, nobody better to deserve this. Thank you for all your work. $1,000 credit for next month on your service bill. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you for your help.
Yep.
Couldn't do it without
Thank you. Thanks. Good job. Congratulations.
you. I'll help you back.
Just go ahead. Go ahead, and then we'll pull the next one.
I just wanted you to look at the watch.
Are you gonna have some more numbers?
I got 15 minutes.
I just want to bother you.
Bill, help me out here.
All right.
Bill's gonna pull for the $500 credit.
Another very, very well-deserved. This is from someone who is now working very hard on the journal and unfortunately has a broken wrist. It's Margaret Crawford. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong Margaret. Margaret Crawford. What? I've got the right Margaret. Okay, Margaret Crawford, right. What's it say? Margaret Crawford is what it says. I think I got the wrong Margaret there for a second. She's on the Finance Committee, so. Is Margaret Crawford
Margaret
here?
here?
Oh, there she is. All right, yes, another well-deserved
Bill, let's
person.
go ahead and give it to her so she doesn't have to walk over
All
here.
right. A member of the Finance Committee since she got here. A CPA who's given us great advice on the Finance Committee.
Sorry, I wanted to get these written down. Good. You want to keep pulling? You want to help me out here?
Somebody else want to?
It's fine with me. Or somebody want to jump up here? Anybody? Or I'll pull. How about I'll pull? You gonna pull? Come on. Oh, I didn't bring the cards up. Hey, Carolee.
Hi. Oh, congratulations.
No, she hasn't won anything yet. She's just helping. First and middle, I forgot to bring them up. I forgot to bring the gift cards up. I'm sorry. It's gonna run down and get them for me. So we have three $100 cards, cash cards, and we have three $50 cash cards. Now that we got past the big guys, now we'll pass out the little ones. Okay, so let's go for $100. See if we can find us a $100 winner.
Andy Anderson.
Andy Anderson. Andy here? Andy, you don't have to be here, but that's good. We got your name on here. That's why the concierge writes your name on these tickets. Okay, give me a second. Okay, we'll get that one to Andy tomorrow. Another $100.
Nolan Katz.
Nolan, I know he's here. Nolan Katz. Where are you? Hey, bud. Okay, $100. Just hang out there because Carol Lee's going to get them for me. So $100 for you.
I'll do one more.
Okay, you can do one more 100 and then we'll get somebody to do the 50s. And then we'll talk about dinner tomorrow night. The fun stuff.
Ta Alpham.
Ta, is he here? He's usually here. Ta? No?
Isn't that what it says?
It is, you're right. It's Ta Alpha. Okay, thank you. We'll get that to him. All right, thank you for that help. And now for the $50 certificates. I know, I'll get up. Tom, give me one.
Thank you.
$50 Visa gift certificate.
It's, what's that, Phil?
Phil Dauber. Phil, is Phil up here? Phil? Phil.
Right here.
Oh, he's hiding over there. Okay, 50 for Phil. And we got Carol Lee here, so we can get squared away. We got Nolan Katz, $100 winner. And we got Tom, who's not here, is $100. That's one of those. And Nolan and Andy Anderson, who I don't think is here. Is Andy here? He's in Hawaii. Oh, take that back. He doesn't deserve it. Okay, we'll give those to him. And then we got Phil covered, so we got two more 50s. Carol Lee, grabbing one out of there, will you? Please.
Karen Makinich.
Karen, I saw you here. You were around somewhere. In the way back?
It's on the way.
Cool. I like that, Tommy. Karen, it was Karen Makinich. She won a $50 one. And we have one more 50. And again, I got to tell you, it's not about the prizes. It's about the fact that you gave us all that information that we got to be able to look at all of our programming and make sure that we're doing what we need to do or need to improve in various areas. So I want to thank you again for everybody's participation in it. And by the way, a change this year that was asked is that every comment that's written in the comment sections will be listed by the accountant. So we're not doing what we were doing before. We were asked by the resident council years ago to not keep repeating the same things, but we were asked this year if we could change that by the council, and we did. So every comment will be announced or written. Doris Chow got $50. Yay! Great. All right, good stuff. Thank you, guys. And thanks for everybody for your help. Yep, those are the prizes. That we done that. You done good. Thank you. Thank you all. Mucho appreciate it. And Carolee, thanks for running downstairs and getting them because I wasn't smart enough to remember to bring them up. Okay, let's talk about dinner tomorrow night. I got 10 minutes.
For dinner.
What's for dinner tomorrow? I don't know.
Take a look. Fried chicken, calamari.
What kind of calamari?
Calamari steaks.
Tomorrow is calamari steak, and I'm going to share with you a little secret. Although he didn't put my name on it, we've been talking a lot about bringing back Chuck's buttermilk brine fried chicken.
Yes.
It's actually being done for tomorrow night, strictly by my recipe. No changes by the cooks. So you're going to get the original recipe tomorrow night. I think you did that just to make me hang out and have dinner with you all. So we're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to be having that one that we introduced years ago. So we'll see. Anyway, that's what they're having tomorrow night, John. So tomorrow night, we talked about this over and over, table service and salad bar. We have been working on this for a long time, guys. This is not like we're just going to jump into this tomorrow night blindfolded. We're going to have extra servers on the floor. We're going to have 2 servers on the salad bar. This is a new process that we're doing with the salad bar we did not do before, and it's really for several reasons. One of them, those of you who have suffered through going through the salad bar and watching residents cough or sneeze or stick their hands in the salad bar and pull things out or whatever, we have decided, since we're renewing this process and with what we've gone through with COVID and other communicable diseases that we have around here, that we are going to have a server serve your salad bar on a plate. Now, we need to make that easy for you to do because Fernando's got so damn many things on that salad bar. You need to remember what it is. And quite frankly, they're changing all the time, all week long. There are some items that will rotate. So, number one, there'll be a table at the salad bar with a server behind it between the table and the salad bar. You will not go to the salad bar and grab your own food. You will tell the server what you want on your plate from the salad bar. Server will put it on a plate and hand it to you. We're going to go through this process. We're going to see how it works for starting tomorrow night with 2 salad servers there to hopefully get through the process. As I said, we're overstaffing the floor. We're overstaffing the salad bar. We want to try to make things as smooth as possible for the first week or so of this new process that we're all getting used to. And quite frankly, remember, the servers are getting used to this. There's only one server in that crew back there who has ever dealt with table service. Anybody know who it is? Janelle. Yep, Janelle. Janelle is the only guy who did table service here when we had it back then before COVID. So it's new for the kids. So I'm going to ask you, please be patient with them tomorrow. It's going to, as much as them getting used to the new system, it's as much as you getting used to it. We've talked about all the different ways that we need to speed the process, to put the tickets in, to get fired in the kitchen on a timely manner, that we are getting the salad bar service to you quickly. If you are at the table, when you come in tomorrow night to every table, there are going to be cards on the table. Because Fernando has rotating items every night, changing, we have decided, and Madeline has made up these cards for you every night. These cards will be on your table. When you walk in, you can look at it and you can see what you want to order, and you can walk up and ask the server for those on your plate. Or second option is you can fill out the little, just mark the circle next to that item on this list and give it to your server, and they will go get the salad for you and bring it back to the table and give it to you with the items you chose. Or third option you can check off the items that you want for your salad, and you take this ticket up and you give it to the server, the salad server, and she'll make your order up for you and hand you the plate. So there's various ways that this salad will get served to you and that you will know what is on the salad bar. The most important part of all of this is communicating to you what is on the salad bar that night. So these cards that you'll see on the tables, they're all labeled Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. At the top, it says salad bar menu with all of the listings. So you'll see those on your table. We're going to do this at least for the first month to help everybody figure out what's there, and remember. But we know for a fact, at least I'm pretty sure, you're going to have this thing memorized within a couple of weeks, and you're going to know what's on that salad bar. So we're going to kind of play it by ear and see how it goes, and keep these available for everybody as we move through the initiating process of getting everybody involved with using the salad bar again. But as you can tell, and some of you remember, you guys used to use this was your meal. A lot of folks use this as your whole meal, which is why Fernando took the opportunity to add some proteins to the salad bar, so that you also have proteins on the salad bar available to choose from, if that's what you desire. I got to tell you, it's a pretty impressive list of what you guys have available on a salad bar. So look for these tomorrow night when you come in. That'll start your process. Either way you want to go with it, check it off, give it to the server, check it off and take it up to one of the salad servers, or just look at it and decide what you want. You also all got this weekend, I'll back up, this weekend you got your weekly menus. And with your weekly menus, you got the full menu for the week. We did that for a purpose, and I know I didn't announce it ahead of time. Save those. That's for you when you're ordering to go. You can look on the night that you're ordering to go to be able to order the correct items from the salad bar for your to-go bag. Okay? So, and if you lose it, if you burn it up, if you throw it in the garbage, just ask Dining. They will give you a new one. Those are standard copies that Madeline and her team will have available for you, so you have them at home so that you're aware of what all the choices are. Because again, as I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there are various rotation items, and you want to be able to make sure you're looking at the right ones. So that's why you got that big list along with the menu. Hopefully that's going to help you all out when you get to the point of ordering. Yes? No, even though it changes daily, that menu that you got is going to remain the same. So every Monday, the following Monday, the following Monday, the following Monday will be the same. Tuesday, 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 Tuesday will be the same. Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday. So those options that change are going to be uniform until he gets to a point down the road where he's getting suggestions from the committee and residents for making any changes in the salad bar. Then at that point, something would be changed, but that whole 7-day menu of the salad bar would be revised, updated, and sent back out to all the residents to have. That's how the plan will work, so that you always have an updated menu with you in your apartment. We don't want to get into doing tons of changes, quite frankly, because I will tell you, it takes a lot of work to do all that and change these. But I'm thinking down the road, you probably won't even need these things. I think you guys, as I've watched you over the years, you pretty much know what's on that salad bar, with the exception of those few little ones that rotate. Again, we're working very hard to try to make this smooth in the beginning to get it there. Nolan? You didn't see a choice of dressing. Well, if you're going up there, you can ask her for it. If not, yeah, make sure you have some pens or pencils with you, because they're going to be doing this at the table. You could write the dressing on there. Is the dressing on the menu, the big menu? If it's a choice of dressings, yeah, I don't know. You didn't see it? Can we put out a memo on what the dressings are? Just to catch everybody up?
The dresses aren't changing aside from those two that I just spoke about.
Right, but I'm not, well, you all been ordering all along, right, on the salad dressings? So those are all the same. That hasn't changed with the exception that he's added those two new ones on. So the fact that you have the two new ones, everything else is the same. If that helps. Okay? The new ones are the ones he just talked about and they're in the notes, so you're gonna get those tomorrow. I'll get to them in a second. When you say the monthly salad, are you talking about the little dinner salad that rotated? Huh? No, the entree salad, the big guy, like the taco salad, will always be available. Every month he will change those and that'll be a change. The little dinner salads is what's gone away because we have the salad bar now. So those little individual salads, but yes, the entree salad you see in the alternates, the whatever it might be for that month, those are always going to be there and they will change every month. He'll continue to rotate the big entree salads. Sure. Any more questions? Help me out here. I think we covered most of it. We're just trying really hard to make sure you guys have a good experience starting out tomorrow night. So that's why we're kind of going through some of these details. Oh my God, I'm 5 minutes over. Anybody have any questions before she cuts me off on the broadcast? Blah, 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 blah. No? Good. Thank you. Thank you all. I'll be here tomorrow night. We're all going to be here. We're going to make it through this first opening and going to have fun. Going to have some great buttermilk brine fried chicken.
Let me take that.